You remember those Jackass movies?
Yeah.
Well, they're kind of back in the form of Johnny Knoxville dressing up as an old man. This is Bad Grandpa. It was in theaters. We missed it in theaters.
Yep.
I kind of wanted to see it, which is how I feel about all of the Johnny Knoxville movies.
Your wife, she took a turn for the worse last night, and she passed away. I'm so sorry.
There's a magnetism there. You can't kind of turn away. So I was curious loading this thing up on Blu-ray, and it's the story of Johnny Knoxville playing Irving Ziskin, who's an 86-year-old man who is saddled with his 8-year-old grandson, played by Jackson Nicole. And they go off on a road picture here. What did you think when you were seeing this movie?
I thought that there was some interesting acting work in the film.
Pretty good acting.
You know, I think...
surprising.
Yeah, Knoxville has really been sort of indoctrinated in Hollywood. He's become part of the machine out there, so he has some real chops. The kid is fantastic. I mean,
Jackson Nicole is
God, he's a real fireball. He's a real talent in this thing, and fearless.
What's your stage name?
What?
What's your stripper stage name?
I don't have a stage name. I'm not a stripper.
I'll just call you Cinnamon.
What they do in the movie is they try to pull some Borat style, you know, fooling these unwitting, hapless...
It's almost like a candid camera, you know?
Very much.
Yeah. I'm glad that you mentioned Borat because it's impossible not to think of that incredible movie. And vastly superior. There are moments in this film when I just kind of feel bad for the people who are being pranked. They just look confused. They look like they're shocked. They're, you know, it's just...
They look like easy prey as well.
Right. They do look like easy prey. And it doesn't really have that same sort of... You know, Borat seemed to work on multiple levels.
Yes,
this works on the lowest common denominator, crassest level imaginable, over and over again.
Comedy, and I think is part of the, you know, the secret ingredient in the Jackass long-term success. And I think that it's, you know, cool to see these guys stretch and try new things with something like this. But the stuff that works the best in the movie is actually the scenes where you have Bad Grandpa dealing with the little kid, and there's an attempt to have some kind of authentic discourse there, even though we know everybody's in on the joke and they're just acting and performing it.
That a lot of those scenes when they're riding around in the car, and they're actually really good scenes, both these guys are good actors, and I bet it's all improv, and they both do a great job. There's real emotion there, which is surprising.
I said you better think twice, Jackie. Yes.
Oh, you're kind of...
Before you call me a dirty hoe, I've got news for you, little boy.
What are you going to get back, Grandpa?
5 for me, Vic.
Gets a 6.5 from me.